You have reached the session 10 of our Kilos-Unlad e-learning course program. Congratulations! This session is about the graduation to exit procedures, which is the last part of the Kilos-Unlad transition phase. Before we dive in, here are our session objectives. Number 1, locate graduation to exit procedures in the Kilos-Unlad framework and discuss its context. Number 2, describe the process in graduation to exit procedures. And number 3, discuss the case management forms that will be used in the graduation to exit procedures. We are now in the third and final step in the transition phase. Households identified as eligible for transition towards eventual program exit should have achieved economic and social advancement as measured by the transition eligibility criteria. Recalling what we learned in earlier discussions, Level 3 self-sufficiency families are those who have crossed the critical stage of poverty and are now able to meet and sustain the food and non-food needs of their members of the household. However, these families are still at risk of backsliding into poverty due to social, political, and economic shocks. Primary interventions that must be provided include resilient sources of additional income, sufficient savings, insurance for emergency funds, and able to recognize various alternative support systems. Level 3 self-sufficiency families are still in need of services that will allow them to build on the gains they have achieved while in the Pantawid program. Professional intervention includes the use of monitoring tools, namely the re-administration of the SWIDI assessment, as well as delivery of integrated social services, referrals, and professional coaching and mentoring. Other conditions for determination of program membership are as follows. Number 1, the household transition plan's goals and objectives have been successfully achieved. And number 2, the local government unit is informed, ready, and equipped to provide continuing support services to its graduating constituents. During transition stage, the case manager shall explain what graduation means. It is important that the graduating household partner understands that program exit is an achievement and natural conclusion to its partnership with the department. An exit session shall be conducted with the household and the receiving LGU. It shall conclude the household beneficiaries' partnership with the department through 4 Ps. During the exit session, the household beneficiary shall sign the case endorsement report that outlines the process undertaken, results achieved, and the agreed termination transition plan. Relevant supporting documents on the household beneficiaries' program exit are as follows: Certificate of Improved Well-Being, Accomplished Transition Plan, and Memorandum of Understanding with Partner LGUs. Beneficiaries assessed as ready to exit will participate in a region-wide or province-wide graduation ceremony. The ceremony aims to acknowledge and affirm milestones, accomplishments, and the overall improvement of the household's well-being. Graduating households will be provided with a sertipiko ng pagkilala para sa pamilyang matagumpay na nakatawid sa kaunlaran or the Certificate of Improved Well-Being and shall be endorsed to their respective LGUs for continued support services. The exit stage involves a strong partnership and the full participation of the LGUs, who will work with beneficiaries and shall be the primary agency responsible for the aftercare services of the exiting households. The case manager shall ensure that aftercare services are being implemented as stipulated in the sustainability plan. The LGU serves as the primary link in the social service workforce that will receive the 4Ps household beneficiaries upon their program exit. Together with the LGU, CSOs and POs composed of former 4Ps beneficiaries shall continue to implement activities geared towards ensuring the sustainability of initiated projects. The department shall then ensure rational provision of technical assistance and resource augmentation to LSWDOs in its bid to foster and promote their sustained total functionality. This endeavor recognizes the vital role of the LGUs, specifically the LSWDOs, as the frontline implementers of social welfare services at the local level, pursuant to the provisions of the Local Government Code of 1991. We have now finished our discussion on the graduation to exit procedures, which is the last part of the KU transition phase in the 4Ps Kilos-Unlad 7-year program for the beneficiaries. We are done with our Kilos-Unlad journey. We hope that the discussions on KU's phases and components and its corresponding tools have prepared you in managing the cases of your household beneficiaries. Again, congratulations!